What's good, YouTube? Back again with another video. In today's video, man, I don't even know what to think about this title. I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. But anyways, y'all, I appreciate y'all for the video the other day, man. We went crazy, man. I asked for 10 likes on that video, and we ended up getting 48 likes, man. Clap it up, man. We gotta clap it up for that one. I ain't gonna lie, we was going crazy, y'all. We was going crazy, man. Comeback of the year, bro. And we almost had 1,000 on that video. Make sure if you ain't catch that video, make sure you go and watch it, bro. Make sure you go check that out for me, man. And our last video, I ain't gonna lie, it was a flop. But it's all good, though, bro. It's a learning experience, bro. I know y'all gonna watch it eventually, bro. I know y'all gonna get to it. I know y'all gonna run up the likes for that, too. But for this video, I asked for about the same amounts, bro. To give me 10 likes on this video, bro. And comment down below what I should do next, bro. Let me know something, bro. Let me know. Without further ado, let's just get straight to it, man.
Like I said, do you want to be the Randy John that tells the truth, the Randy John that cares about me? Because I know you are.
Detectives press a 14-year-old boy for the truth in front of his grandmother as they question him about whether he sexually assaulted a 91-year-old woman.
She deserves the truth to be told, and you know it.
Welcome to Crime Fix. I'm Anjanette Levy. This is a really disturbing case. Last June, Jesse Stone, he was a 14-year-old boy in Reddick, Florida, who was living with his grandparents and going to summer school. Now he's likely going to prison for a very long time. Body camera footage from the early morning hours of June 9th, 2024 shows Marion County Sheriff's deputies at a 91-year-old woman's home after she'd called to say she'd been sexually assaulted.
Okay, I'm up here in Reddick. I'm at a house. A 91-year-old lady calls in saying she was just raped.
That's something you can't really make up. I'm not gonna lie. That's something that you don't... I know the operators was probably mad uncomfortable hearing that call too.
Get on scene. She's beat up really bad.
Now, it was late at night, and this was a terrifying, terrifying call. Who would do this to a 91-year-old woman? Deputies started walking the property looking for clues or someone possibly hiding. Others started securing the crime scene.
Imagine being able to build anything just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
But we'll just get some tape. We'll lock down the house. Once she shoots out, we'll wrap it up. Okay. It's our crime scene. I got evidence coming, major crimes coming. K9's coming, one's coming.
Who do you want to go with her to the hospital?
I don't care, as long as someone goes. I mean, if you talk to her, that's fine. Being it's a female, maybe Alyssa can go a little bit more comfortable.
There was that lady's moved out of the way, right?
The one that was with the phone.
Yeah.
Hey, have the neighbor with the phone step out of our way.
I'm not gonna lie, they ain't talking about shit right now, so I'm gonna have to skip, y'all. Original link down below, though.
On deck, the rest of the neighborhood could be in danger with a rapist on the loose.
So she saw a shadow approaching her, and all of a sudden he just started like wailing on her. She's significantly injured in her face and got a big gash on her arm. She's 91 years old. So she says that the guy sounded Hispanic and he was telling her to be still and penetrated her with his fingers. And she said that he felt like he was not erect, but maybe trying to be. She said it lasted about 15,
That's her?
Yeah.
Yeah, she says he never took off his pants.
She said he never took off his pants and it lasted about 15-20 minutes, and he left about 5 to 10 minutes prior to us going 97.
Now, 97 is part of a police code, meaning that deputies have arrived at a call. Collecting and preserving evidence is, of course, going to be very important in this case, and it appears plenty of...
What fucking little pipsqueak ass does shit like this, bro? That is a 91-year-old woman. Not that any woman should have this had done to them. At all.
Evidence was left behind by the perp.
I'm sorry, I didn't know evidence was coming out. I gave Christian the dress and the underpants, 2 separate bags.
That's fine.
There's no, anywhere, like when you walk around the house, no evidence of like her falling or anything, so everything she's saying is adding up. Everything is on her bed. Blood everywhere on her bed.
The neighbor said that only Hispanics that she knows is right across this road right here on this side.
Police are looking for a suspect and evidence, but they also want to know whether any of the neighbors saw anything.
Not obvious. Hey, did you see anybody run through here or anything?
Not to my yard, but then again, I went in the house at 9:30 to eat dinner.
Okay.
And came back out with my son and said he saw all the cars come up here.
Okay.
And I was sitting there for a minute. And
Your son live here too?
Huh?
Your son live here too?
Yeah, my son lives here. My daughter and son-in-law are down here from West Virginia on vacation.
Okay.
There was a car earlier that came up there, like when it's still daylight out there, but I think that was one of her friends.
Okay. I think
it looked familiar, like I've seen the car before.
Okay.
But nobody's been in my yard because I got dogs out and stuff.
Right. Okay.
She okay?
I hope.
I mean,
You ain't gonna tell him what happened, man. I ain't gonna lie. What do you mean you hope? You know exactly what. See, this is the thing. I mean, I guess it's like he probably feel the need not to tell her business and all of that. I mean, I guess I understand. I was just finna say, like, if you gonna question him, at least let him know what's going on. I mean, nah, matter of fact, fuck that. Nigga, I'm watching this on YouTube. Nigga, why didn't you just tell him? Everybody was finna find out regardless. What the, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, oh, I hope so. Nah, bro. Let that man know what's going on. What's being done to your neighbor. You know what I'm saying?
I've known this lady since I was 10
So he can keep safe and warn everybody else. That you know what I'm saying?
Okay. I mean, it appears somebody was over there messing with the house. So.
That lady's daughters wanted her to move so many times out of here too. She kept saying no, no, no.
All right.
Later that day, deputies talked to more neighbors.
I was out in the back working in my shop.
Yeah, that's Florida for you.
All this was going down. I never heard nobody yell or anything. That's what was weird.
During the night?
Yeah, last night. I didn't come in till 9:30. Came back outside, and then.
I mean, but mind you, look at where they at, bro. They house is probably far as fuck from their house. So if there was screams from the inside, they not hearing that, bro. This is acres of land, y'all. You know what I'm saying? So of course he didn't hear nothing. So this is kind of like invalid. So I don't know.
My son said all these lights going up the road. That's when I came back out and talked to you.
Did the deputies talk to you last night?
I gave them my name and stuff. Yeah, they just said, "Did you see anything?" I said, "No, I didn't see nothing." And they can't come through my yard because them two are out.
Sure.
Unless they jump fences. So.
Okay. Do you guys have video surveillance?
No, I got a set, but I don't have them up there. I'm crippled, so I've been trying to.
What the victim told police was absolutely terrifying. According to court documents, the woman said when the defendant jumped or pounced on top of her, she began to fight him by trying to push him off. Then he struck her face with his fists. Now keep in mind, as I told you, this is a 91-year-old woman laying in her bed in her own home. She told detectives...
Get that nigga life, man. Matter of fact, yeah. Nah, that's low of the low. That's the lowest of the low, bro. That's like beating up a little kid, bro. And mind you, she could hardly move. All her muscles is weak. She's been on this planet for 91 years, and you decide to do some weird shit like that. That's weird as hell. You deserve worse, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That's weird.
She told the attacker to get off of her. Then she repeatedly prayed, "Dear God, please help me." And the defendant told her to shut up, shut up. Next, the victim said her underwear was torn off and she ended up face down and she was sexually assaulted. But then it stopped and the man left. During the investigation,
And this bitch ass nigga, bro. That is a demon behind, bro. He got demons, bro. He got demons.
detectives had encountered a 14-year-old boy named Jesse Stone in the neighborhood. They noticed a red stain on his clothes and asked to get a swab. His grandmother consented to that and him giving a DNA sample. Then 8 days after the sexual assault, detectives received the results that showed that Jesse Stone's DNA was left on the 91-year-old victim. They brought Jesse Stone into the sheriff's office in handcuffs. They sat him in a room by himself for quite a while.
Are you a Roblox fanatic? Microsoft Rewards has a brand new way for you to earn digital...
Man, you doing all right? You need anything?
Don't ask this whole ass nigga if he need anything, bro. He don't need shit. Them long ass sides, boy. Man, bro, I hate, man. I couldn't be no cop, bro. If I know somebody did some bad things, bro, I ain't finna, oh, do you need some, I ain't finna manipulate them and try to get them comfortable. Nigga, fuck that. You know what you did. I know what you did. We all know what you did. So now you finna, you know what I'm saying? Something finna get happen to you. You finna get dead, nigga.
Jesse, I'm Ryan, and we're gonna come in here and talk to you just a little bit, okay? We're waiting for your mom to get over here, just so we can all be here and talk and figure out what's going on, all right? Okay. You sure you don't want water or anything? Okay. If you need some, just give this door a little knock, all right? Okay.
Jesse is in this room for more than 2 hours, and eventually they give him a blanket. It was likely very cold in that room with the AC on. It is Florida in June, after all. They move Jesse Stone later to an interview room, and his grandma, who's raising him, shows up.
Jesse, I'm going to ask you some questions that might seem a little bit weird, but this is just to help me understand and to make sure that I'm on the same page as you. So, do you understand the difference between a truth and a lie?
Yes.
Okay, so tell me what the truth means to you.
The truth is what actually happened.
Okay. And what's a lie mean?
Something that's made up or not true.
Okay.
The detectives read Jesse his rights, and they ask him about being out in the neighborhood the night that the woman was assaulted.
Do you remember?
What the fuck was the point of asking that?
For that night, so when I showed you that video of you walking, so that would have been late Saturday night.
Yes.
Do you remember everything that you did that night?
Yeah, I couldn't go to sleep, so I got up and I headed down the road to watch the cars that are coming from the concert. I've watched them, the cars looking for modified vehicles for a while, and then I went walking across the street for, I'm guessing, an hour before I came back to my house.
So you heard there that the detectives had seen Jesse Stone on video in the neighborhood. They'd also met him in the neighborhood. Then Jesse Stone talked about seeing the victim hours before she was attacked. It was something the victim had already told the detectives, that the boy she knew as Randy John had stopped by.
Where was she at?
On the front porch, sitting in her rocking chair in front of the door.
Okay, gotcha. So what was the last time, like, before then, when you had seen her, or I guess talked with her, like, kind of like you did that day?
The last time I'd seen her before that was probably about, I want to say, a week and a half before. She was driving down the road from like church or something.
Oh, okay.
And she just stopped and said hi real quick.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then, do you remember the last time, like, my understanding when we spoke the first time, and correct me if I got this wrong, that you, when you were younger, you used to go over and talk with her quite a bit.
I'd go over, talk, help her.
The detectives then asked Jesse Stone whether he had ever been in certain parts of the victim's home. And this leads to their big gotcha moment in this long exchange.
So she's never asked for your help to do those types of, like, household chores, or like laundry or whatever? Okay.
No, I've helped with the laundry machine, but not to do laundry.
Not like you've never done her laundry for her, or bed sheets or anything like that?
No.
You've never, like, taken a nap or slept in any of her bedrooms or anything like that?
No.
Okay.
To do laundry.
Not like you've never done her laundry for her, or bed sheets or anything like that?
No.
You've never, like, taken a nap or slept in any of her bedrooms or anything like that?
No.
Okay. Do you remember if you've ever been?
I think I misheard what they said. I thought they were saying you never slept in the laundry room. I don't know. I thought that was weird to ask.
In any of those bedrooms?
No.
No.
No. I've never been in any room other than the living room, kitchen, the bathroom.
Okay. Well, Randy Dunn, I think you probably know that I wouldn't ask that question unless I had a reason to.
Okay.
So, I'm just going to be honest with you because, I feel like you've been mostly honest with me. And I know your mom's been honest with me. Is it okay if I call you his mom?
Yeah.
Guardian? Okay, I don't mean to.
It's okay, yeah.
But when I came over to you on, I think that was Sunday, and I was asking you about your clothes and the video and such, and I explained that I wanted to get your DNA because I knew that you had been over there before because you mentioned, like you told us today, that you had talked with her. So I knew that at the very least, there would be evidence of you being in the porch.
Yeah.
Right? So I went and met with your mom, and you guys signed a consent form, and we got your DNA.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So we sent your DNA and the sex kit up to the Florida Department of Law Enforcement, who does the testing and stuff for stuff like that.
Okay.
Okay, is there any reason at all that your DNA would be on her clothes?
Yeah, we when I said goodbye to her, we hugged, like a slight hug.
It's more than a hug, buddy. It's more than a hug, nigga. The grannies ain't even safe nowadays, bro.
Okay.
That's.
Let me be a little bit more specific. Your DNA was on her underwear.
What?
You don't act fucking surprised, bro. Stop wasting these people time, bro. If you did some, bro, it's honestly gross at this point to try to defend something so terrible that you did. You did it, nigga. We ain't do it. What? Come on, bro. Stop that, bro.
So I want you to really use this time here to be honest with me about what happened that night, because I think that we know what happened, and I think that your mom.
Nah, bro. This really ain't funny. Like, why are you scratching your head trying to act all confused, bro? Be real with yourself, bro. Is she in on it, bro? Yeah, I need like a full story on this. Like, what compels somebody to do something like this? It's literally fucking disgusting. And you sitting up there with a multicolored blanket on, chilling and shit, lying to these damn detectives. Shit crazy, bro.
Because I think that we know what happened, and I think that your mom knows what happened, because she also wrote down a list of times that you went in and out of the house that night.
Damn. Oh, just like that, bro.
And Wendy. Turning on
bro, I gotta get an ad blocker or something, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
To include the time that the call came in. And I think you
What the fuck did she ask? I'm sorry, I ain't even here for real. I got these big ass headphones on. I still ain't hear shit.
The time that the call came in.
Got real silent then. He don't know what to say.
And I think you probably know that you wouldn't be in here unless we had a good reason to put you in.
I don't see. What?
It's not about see, Randy John. It's truth.
Yeah, truth. It's impossible for my DNA to be on her underwear.
That's what we like to think too, brother, but that stuff doesn't lie. That stuff doesn't get made up. Sometimes the truth can be hard. You seem like a really good guy, man. You seem like you got a good head on your shoulders. You can make connections with people that need help. You go out there and you help other people. And there's people out there sometimes that make mistakes, man.
I'm gonna come over here and I want to make sure.
This is more than just a mistake. Man, like, this is like top of the worst of worst. Like, this is like killing a damn baby, bro. This is like one of them, like, bro, like, how do you live with yourself after this, bro?
Make you a bad person for making a mistake.
The detective.
Nah, the degree of this definitely makes him a bad person, bro.
Then lays out photos of the victim, showing Jessie Stone what had been done to her.
Oh, we just need to understand, like, who is Randy John, man? Because I don't. And we don't think that was the intention. But we need to understand what happened, man.
Randy, I want to be real quick.
This nigga finna say, I don't know.
We know what happened. What I want to hear from your own words, everything that went on that night.
God.
Damn.
Holy cow.
I want to know why this happened.
Damn. They on his ass.
Randy, help us understand, man.
He gonna say he don't know. Yep. Come on. Get the stuttering, nigga.
Randy, look at me for a second. You did this exact same thing when I asked you about You walking down the road or jogging down the road at 11 o'clock.
Damn.
And you did the whole, I don't remember, and I was like, and you finally admitted to it. And I think this is the exact same thing. I know what happened. And it's only going to help you for you to be honest with me about what happened. Because like I said, we know what happened because we have your DNA.
It's raps, buddy. You gone. You up out of there, bro. Your career is over, nigga. All you can do is be silent. You don't know what to do. You don't know what to say. It's raps. You know what I'm saying?
Like you said, it's not like we're talking about a sweater that it was found on. It's in this elderly woman's underwear. What do you think, man?
No way out of this one, buddy.
Everything out here, and you're kind of just looking at all this, man. I know it might be a shock, but what do you think?
I'm overly confused.
What are you confused?
Oh, now you overly confused.
What are you thinking, man? We're putting everything out here, and you're kind of just looking at all this, man. I know it might be a shock, but what do you think?
I'm overly confused.
What are you confused about?
I wasn't even near her house. I was across the street.
A whole hour. You were gone.
Damn.
Yeah. I said I was gone for about an hour.
The detectives leave the room, and Randy John is left with his grandmother.
Oh, it's raps. It finna be raps. She finna get a stern talking to. He get a stern ass talking to.
I'm gonna talk with your son. Randy, I want you to think real long and hard about everything that happened. And I want to do this, listen, more than I want to have the truth.
What did he have to be around to be doing shit like this, though? That's my question. What did he have to be around growing up for him to do this? They said he's a teenager, bro. We need some more investigating, my nigga. What is going on right now, bro?
From you about what happened, because I know that you know what happened. I want to do this for her. If she is as an amazing of a person as you say she is, and I believe you because I've talked with her, getting all of this out in the open for her is what matters.
She deserves the truth to be told, and you know it. Personally, I can't believe that this is a horrible thing, Randy John. That's a horrible thing.
I don't even have the ability to do that.
So this nigga knows how to manipulate too. He trying to use that. I'm just a little boy. I'm just a little kid. How would I know how to do such a thing?
Well, it's hard for me to believe too. It's really hard for me to believe too that you would do a thing like this.
I didn't.
But how many times have you been caught in lies?
Damn.
And this is the whole reason why you're on restriction. It's because you're not telling the truth about things. This woman deserves to have the truth. She deserves it, and you know that.
What?
And don't say whys, Randy John, because why doesn't exist here.
I wasn't at her house.
Randy John, it's across the street. Look at her. Look at her.
Better look, nigga.
Look at her face. That's
Now you finna fake cry.
I don't even think like that. I've never seen you hurt anybody, but
I don't want to hurt
what the hell are you doing outside at that time of night? It doesn't make any sense. Do you understand? Randy John, it doesn't make any sense. There's a million different things you can do. Being outside where you don't belong, and you know you don't belong out there.
I'm sorry, but I'm an outdoorsy person.
You're not an outdoorsy person. You're
Damn. It's tough trying to lie to somebody you know knows every detail about you. Well, not every detail, but knows you, bro. You gonna lie to somebody who knows how you are, bro.
Things you can do. Being outside where you don't belong, and you know you don't belong out there.
I'm sorry, but I'm an outdoorsy person.
You're not an outdoorsy person. You're a sit in front of the TV kind of guy.
Damn.
But I don't have TV. I'm outside.
Well, I don't know. I hope and pray you did not do this to this woman. I hope and pray. I hope and pray you did not do this.
He's a dangerous kid, man.
Because this is
like
horrific.
that, bro.
This is a human being, and she deserves justice. She does. If this would have happened to your sister, what would you do?
Murder whoever did.
If you know anything about this, Randy John, for her at least, if you care about her, tell the truth. Tell the truth. We've been down that road before where you've been lying about something and you swear up and Randy,
shut your bitch ass up, nigga. Man, get your lame ass on, bro. Stop all that fake crime. Be a man, bro.
Tell the truth. We've been down that road before where you've been lying about something and you swear up and Randy John, you've lied about stuff before.
Jesse's grandmother leaves the room, and the detectives do most of the talking.
There we go.
I just got done talking to your mom, and she said that, I mean, you're 14, right? I think every 14-year-old's got to add some thoughts about what a woman's like and things like that. And I heard that you've been kind of exploring some nudity and pornography. Is that what's going on?
There it goes. Stay away from that, bro. It opens gates, bro. It opens gates. It's how victims get, yep. It opens gates, bro. And I'm not saying that for, you know, not everybody gets who watches it turns out like this. But there's some people from a young age, they get a distorted image of women and have to fulfill a certain fantasy, bro. So stay away from that shit. It's demonic, man.
Man, the thing is, Grandma's got no reason to lie to me, and you have no reason to lie to me about that either. That's totally normal and totally fine. So is that something I heard you're taking Grandpa's phone and taking a look at that?
Damn.
No, I don't do it on Grandpa's phone. I haven't been able to do it since I had my computer because she takes everything away.
Yeah. Well, is it true that you were looking at some of that stuff? Like I said, it's totally normal, man. Okay. And like I said, and I think like Detective Hardigan said, it's totally normal to want to find out about these things, especially for someone. It seems like you really truly cared about this woman.
Yeah.
And maybe you just wanted to figure out what was what, man.
What it was like. Maybe you went into there, you didn't expect for her to be awake.
Damn.
And so you freaked out. And you panicked. Because that's what it looks like. Is that this was oh shit. And then maybe you just flopped around not expecting her to, maybe you just wanted to knock her out. You didn't think you would hurt her this bad.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got out of there.
What we're trying to figure out, Randy John, is like Detective Hardigan said, like we're
Come on,
pretty
Randy
certain
John.
what we're trying to figure out is Randy John the kind of guy that breaks into people's houses with axes and chops them up into pieces and leaves them and murders them, or did Randy John just make a mistake? Did he go into a house and expect this 91-year-old woman to be sleeping and maybe figure out something about life, and then things just went awry? Because thing is, people panic, man. And people do things that they don't mean and they don't want to do when they panic.
So the detectives, as you saw there, tried to make Jesse Stone feel comfortable, like he just made a mistake, so he would open up to them. Eventually, he confesses, saying that he watched pornography on the victim's iPad and then went into her room and assaulted her. His confession is redacted under Florida law, so you won't be able to hear it.
Honestly, Randy John, I feel like you probably wish that this had never happened. Like, I honestly still believe that you never really intended to hurt. Because you care about her.
Yeah, I don't intend to hurt anyone.
The male detective and Jesse Stone talk extensively about him watching pornography, and Jesse talks very openly and freely about it.
You mind if I give you some more stuff? Sure. So, how old were you when you started watching the porn videos?
My friend showed them to me when I was 10.
10? So you've been watching them since you were 10?
Off and on, yeah.
Okay. How often do you think you were watching them before you got put on restriction?
Once or twice a week.
Okay. And what kind of stuff were you watching? Looking at pictures? Were you watching videos?
A mix of both.
A mix of both? Okay. And what site do you normally use?
The XNXX.
XNXX. And that's all it's called? You just put that into Google, XNXX?
Yeah.
Alright, what's the... Alright, what's the purpose of this, though? You know what I'm saying? Like, alright, you got the case, bro. Case solved. what you need? You need recommendations, gang? Like, what the fuck? What is this? You know what I'm saying?
The website my friend showed me.
Okay.
Jesse Stone pleaded guilty to the charges back in December. He'll be sentenced next month. He is now 15 years old. And that's it for this episode of...
Wait, but how much did he get, though? I gotta know these things, bro. Is it in the comments somewhere? Okay, woo-doo. Consider him a friend, woo-doo. Okay. But how long did he get? I gotta see the comments on this, I ain't gonna lie. 91 years on earth and this Nancy creep ruins your last days. Being raised by his grandma and he chose a target. That boy is extremely dangerous. The way he lies is terrifying. I suppose he started with small animals. Nah, facts. How does this happen, bro? I've heard some crazy stories, but this gotta be up top, bro. This gotta be one of the top of the list, bro. Make sure y'all check on y'all people, bro, because you never know what granny or grandma or maybe even little kids be going through, bro. It's a sick world, bro. Yeah, I know this was probably a tough watch. Be careful out here. There's some sick people out there. It's an evil world we living in, bro. Stay strapped, bro. But that's all for this video, man. If you new, just help the kid out, bro. Make sure you like the video. I'm trying to get 10 likes for this video. Definitely comment your thoughts on this. The original link is in the description. And as always, I love y'all. And I'll see y'all in the next one, man.